Alright guys, this video is to explain to you the different earning platforms on the system and how it works. So basically, once you log into your account, this is the first thing you see. This is your dashboard. These are the earning platforms. We have the i3, i4, i16, ai3, ai4, iGlobal, and iInvest. So I'll be explaining i3, i4, and the rest. Now let's start with the i3. On the i3, now i3 is where your referral earnings will be stored. If you refer, the amount of tron you earned while referring the person is stored in this i3. So if you want to see your progress so far in your i3, you just tap on this TRX 40. Your own can be more, your own can be less, but just tap on the TRX under the i3. Then tap on it to be able to view the main dashboard of the i3. Okay, so so most times it won't display like this. You just have to scroll down before you can see this, but if it displays like this, it's cool. So now, as you can see, I have two downlines here. Like I referred just two people, and it has been recorded here that I referred two people. You should have seen the colored here, the colored rings in each of these slots in level 1, but because there is a reinvest, that's the reason why you are not seeing anything here that is plain white. A reinvest is like, let's say there are 3 circles. Once the 3 has been completed, the first 2 will go to your wallet. The third one will go as reinvest for you to be able to earn on that platform again. Now look at my level 1 now. Like I said, it is plain white, right? No color. You can see it's plain white. Now, because I've referred 2 people, the third one that went as reinvest was my downlines reinvest. One of my downlines referred more than 2 people, so it came to me, and then instead of staying in my wallet, because it is my third bonus, it went as a reinvest for me to earn there again. So now that it is clean white again, if I refer somebody now, it will be blue. The color will be blue here. If I refer again, it will be blue in the second part, and if I refer the third one, it will go as reinvest and look plain like this again, like that when you upgrade to the last level. So as much as you can upgrade. So now checking your i4 is actually where your team spillovers come from. The same thing, you tap on the TRX under the i4. So when you allow it to load, this is where your global spillovers, overflow from above, overflow from below. This is where you earn mad bonuses. i4 and the i16 is crazy, but let me explain this first. Now look at this. I've opened it to level 4. The reason for opening slots, now like I said, in your iGlobal you earn more free trons on the iGlobal depending on the number of levels you have opened in your i3 and i4. I will explain that later. Now back to i4. Now this i4, now you can see I've opened up to 4 slots. Now see these colors. We have yellow, we have blue, we have green. Now you scroll down to understand what each colors mean. So it's not showing yet. You will definitely see it on the i16 when I open it. But let me explain. The yellow color means spillover from above. That is spillover from your upline. I earned this without stress, without doing anything. As my spillover, as my upline is active. That's why there's the main aim of earning. Like if you want to earn match on any smart contract, it's not about how many people you can refer. It's all about how active the team is, your upline, you and your downline. In fact, if your upline is active and your downline is active and you yourself you are not active, you will definitely earn. That's just it. So as you can see, these are yellow. This yellow slot means overflow from above, and this green under this yellow means I've already earned the spillover. The green means overflow from below. Overflow from below is bonuses you earn from your own personal downline. This blue means your own personal downline. That is, now I told you I've referred people, so 1 is here. You know there's a reinvest here. Like I said, everything's supposed to have been colored. There's a reinvest here. This 1 in front of the 10 means reinvest. There's a reinvest here. That's why you can see this, that you are not seeing the 2 blues. But if you move to level 2 now, you see that level 2 there's no reinvest in level 2. This 50 transport. So as you can see, these top two are blue. That's my personal downlines. Those 2 people I said I referred just 2 people. So those are my personal downlines, and their own downline has actually upgraded to level 2 too. So that's another way of earning again through upgrades. So once they upgraded to level 2, like I've upgraded, you receive the spillover. So as you can see it, my first downline has referred 2 people who has already upgraded to level 2, while my second downline has referred only 1 person who has upgraded to level 2. And then look at level 3. One of my downline has upgraded to level 3, and his own downline I've already upgraded to level 3 too. So those are ways of earning the system. We have spillovers from above, spillovers from below. Overflow, you can also call it overflows from above, overflows from below. We have spillover from the system, and then we have we earn through upgrades. So upgrade is what I just explained down, that my downline is in level 2 and so on. So the more I upgrade here, the more bonuses I will earn on the iGlobal. Like I said earlier, I will explain that. So let's move to I16. I16 is basically where you see mad spillovers. As you can see my earnings. On the I3, I have just 40 trons. For you to know that it's not about the number of people you refer, it's about how active your team is. So look at this one now. We're having 40 trons on I3. That is, I refer 2 people, 20 trons each. 5 actually went as global spill. On norms, I should have 25 trons on each referral. But I add 80% to enter your wallet. 20% will go as global spill. I'll explain that later. So now look at the I3. I have just 40 trons. The I4 I have just 280 trons. And then see the I16. I've earned 1,235 trons. And I actually earned this in 2 days. Just 2 days. So this is my 3rd day on the system. So now let's see that. Like I said, you also click on the TRX under the I16. Yeah. So can you see this? I've upgraded this up to level 7. You can see spillovers. Now see what I call spillovers. Now see, like I said earlier, yellow is spillover from above, green is spillover from below, and then blue is your own personal downline. Now it should be here. The description should be below here, but it was not in the Can you see it now? See, partners invited by you, that is your own referral, is the blue color. Overflow from up, that is your active upline, is the yellow. And then spillover from below, your active downline, is the green. So as you come and see it here now, you should know that it's not because I'm big or I have crowd or I register people or no. It's just about how active your team is. Now see, I believe that I earned nothing from my downline, from my own personal downline. From the first row, second row, third row is now the last row that I earned from my downline, and that's just 2. As you can see, the first one is green, the second row filled with green. The first one is yellow, the second row filled with green, the third row filled with green. The fourth row out of everything is now the one that is blue, just 2 that is blue under it. So you can see now, see the level 2 too. Level 2, the first side, the left hand side has been filled by my upline. And then I've gotten spillovers from that side. And then my personal downline is one on the right hand side. And then these ones are my personal downline spillovers. Any green you see under a blue is your personal downline spillover. But any green you see under a yellow, it means it's your spillover, end spillover from your upline. And if you see just yellow, it means you have assisted in filling the slots. And then there's an explanation I forgot to explain in the I4. Your first 2 spillovers, your first 2 bonuses will go to your upline, because sometimes you can refer somebody and you're like, why did I not earn my spillover? Your first 2 will go to your, let me open it so you can understand. Wait, okay, yeah. Let me open it for you so that you can understand. Yeah, these first 2 now we go to your upline. Your first 2 bonuses will go to your upline. The next 2 will come to you. The third one will also come to you, but the last one is the one that will go as reinvest, which is it will go to your upline, which will enable you open this slot again. By the time I get a reinvest now on this level 1, or this level 2 now, it's likely for me to have the invest soon. This last slot that there's no colored sun, there's no blue, there's no yellow, there's no green. Once there's a spillover there, instead of it entering my wallet, it will go as a reinvest either to my upline or my downline. So it will go as a reinvest to enable me end there again. So once there's a reinvest in that level 2 like this, all this blue green will disappear. It will be white. Everything will be white. It will be like, look at this level 4 now. The way everything is white, that's how this level 2 will look like once there's a reinvest. So the first 2 will go to your upline. The next 3 will come to your wallet, while the last one will go as reinvest, so that it not look like you refer someone and are like, I only earn from I3, I don't earn from I4. So you should understand that now. So back to I16, same as I16, but I16 actually, instead of 1, it is 2. Because on this I16 you earn 1020%. 1020%, yeah. You should know the massive spillovers are earning like that. On the I4 you earn 150%, which is actually 3. You earn from 3 slots. So that's just it. Why this one you earn from multiple slots? We have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 28. Yeah, it's actually more than 28. Yeah, it's more than 28. So back to explanations. Now this is as you can see on this level 1, I've earned spillovers from above. Most of these spills here are from my upline. Now I said I want to explain the reinvest of the I16. Now instead of your last two, your last spill bonus should go to as reinvest on the I16. It will not be these last two that will go as reinvest. Once that's gone as reinvest, everything will turn white for you to be able to earn from the platform again. And hear me, you earn straight to your wallet. It's not something that you'll be clicking to withdraw. It's not that you now do business. You now say after a particular time or a particular amount, you now be clicking to withdraw. No, as you are earning, it is going straight to your wallet. I opened this through my Tron Link app. So now let's go to the iGlobal and iInvest. This is where you, like I said, on the iGlobal, the higher your level in I3 and I4 determines the bonus you earn in your iGlobal. Determines the number of trons you earn in your iGlobal. As you can see, I'm on level 1 on I3 and I'm on level 4 on I4. Now see, I've earned 20 trons for free without doing anything. So whether you defer it, not defer, being on the system alone and then upgrading, it's just like an investment. You carry your money, you put in a business and you wait for returns. So it's just like I said, just like those investments, those type of investments. So what you do is you buy lot of trons, open many slots in your I3 and I4 to earn from this iGlobal. Opening the levels in your I16 does not have anything to do with your iGlobal. It is your I3 and I4 that has something to do with your iGlobal. So the more levels you are the higher your level in I3 and I4, the higher your bonus in iGlobal. So now your this iInvest now. Now I've moved to iInvest. iInvest basically is for those that want to invest their trons. If you want to invest your tron here, you just invest and you earn 0.6% of the tron you invested for the next 500 days. You can withdraw it at your convenience too. At your convenience, you can withdraw it anytime you want, but you can leave it for 500 days if you want. If you want to be withdrawing every day, you are free. So that's just it. You earn 0.6% every day from it. So I think that's all. What else? Nothing. So on the next video, I'll be explaining how each of the objects in your dashboard represents. I'll be explaining how the dashboard looks like and works. Okay.